You're looking for those new homes in Fort Bend County? Well, we've got them here. I am in Revera. That is no relationship to Revera Real Estate Group, but we're here in Richmond, and we have an amazing community that we're going to be showing you. Now, it's just starting. When I mean just starting is they've not sold a single, well, they haven't closed on a home, but we've been seeing some sales come in. So we're going to be in Revera, as I mentioned. We've got two builders that are here, and they're building 4 collections, 2 each. So the primary builder and developer is Pantry. Now they're building a 50-foot section and a 60-foot section. And this is going to be very similar to that of Stone Creek, which is just right across the street. Then we've got Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers as well is out here, and they have a 50-foot section and a 60-foot section. Now Toll was in Stone Creek earlier, but they only had a 60-foot. So now they're bringing in a 50-foot in here. Hey, we're going to be taking you through this community. We want you to see everything that they have. They've got some beautiful, beautiful communities and homes, models. We're going to show those to you. Let us know if you have any questions, and we're going to make sure you have all the information first. I'm local real estate expert Norbert Rivera, and you stay tuned to our channel for all the local information that you need to know if you're going to be considering a move to the area or just want to know what's going on. Stay tuned to Living in Fort Bend. All right, so here we go. This is the 50-foot model for the Pantry. Now, what I'm glad they did is they went away from the usual 2504 plan, and I think you're gonna be really, really impressed with what they have here. So this is the entry. It's very different than your traditional 2504 plan that Pantry typically does. Here's gonna be their office, and you've got the French doors that come in. Now they also started doing more of the accent wall. You can see as we get a little bit closer here, the different wood that they did here. Now that's not gonna be a standard, but very easy to replicate. I do like also too how they've gone ahead and started putting little bitty peaks in here. Just give it a little bit more of an architectural touch to it. So that's really nice how they set up. This is a really good space to have. This is a smaller desk here, but you could easily put something in a little bit larger. And you get some great natural light that comes in. You could even have I'm sure, a ceiling fan put in there and get some air coming in. Now going through the model home, of course, this is gonna be the garage, so I'm assuming there's gonna be a wall right here. And here's your mud room, so that's most likely where Pantry traditionally puts your door, right in that area. So you've got your mud room. We're gonna jettison over here to the left-hand side of this house to see the other bedroom. So again, you can see they've brought those colors into here as well. So a little bit on the darker end, so that's a little bit of a change that Pantry does. But you can see still, this is actually a good sized room here. You got a little bit of a desk, night table here, so plenty of space. Now this is gonna be going in from the bathroom here. This would connect with the other bedroom, so we'll go through there if this is not locked. And it is not. Here we go. Again, as we mentioned, we've got the sink right here, and we opened up to another bedroom. Again, you can see it. So this looks like a full-size bed here. Look how much space you've got on each side. And again, so plenty of space here for larger furniture. Here you've got the dresser. You even have a little side bench here. Great light coming in. Of course, great chandelier here, but let's be real. You're most likely going to have like a fan right there. So that's something to keep in mind. 8-foot doors throughout. So that's a really, really nice piece here. And you've got the 10-foot ceilings right here. Now the ceilings do go higher. Now this is the entry vestibule where they've got this chandelier, but you can see how those ceilings just jump up to around 14 feet. As we come back, now we're gonna get to the main living area. There is another bedroom out here, which we can take a look at. Now, one thing I really like about Pantry coming in here, you see the flooring has, you've got these little mud set in throughout. One thing I like with Pantry homes is their models resemble very much like a real home. And what I mean by that is that you're not walking into a model home where they've put in $200,000 worth of upgrades or things that you're never gonna put in. This flooring is an easy flooring that you could put in. There at the design center, this countertop, this selection of cabinets, all these play for that. All right, here we go. So this plan here is actually 2663. And if you're familiar with Perry, you know that the 2663 is also the square footage. That's how they named their plans. Really nice open space. There's enough space here where you can see how the room is divided. So that's a nice feature here. So you're gonna have your main dining area here. Look at these windows. If you want to follow our photos or our videos, you know how big and important natural light is. You have almost 2.5 wall and a half of windows. Now you're gonna have your cabinets, again with the hardware. Really good countertop space all throughout. So you're gonna have some good space here. So Revera, if you're not familiar with this area, is located at kind of right at the meeting of Rosenberg and Richmond. This is gonna be right off Benton. Now the main developer is Perry Homes. They're gonna be doing 500 homes out here. That's gonna be between them and Toll Brothers. Now, when this was built, now they've, like I said, 500 homes. This is at the corner of Benton and A. Meyer. So right behind this, bordering this, is gonna be Bridlewood, and over here is gonna be Bondbrook Lakes. So that gives you a good idea, if you're not familiar, where this is. Now, I really feel as though Perry and Toll Brothers have really raised their homes to the next level on some of these. We're gonna go look at a few other homes while we do this, but really, this is really an impressive house. All right, so now we're gonna go back out here. I wanna show you the master bedroom over here. And this is just, again, shows a lot of the different versatility that they do within their design. You're gonna have the 3 windows here as well. As you can see, they've got the flooring that comes all the way in through here. So this does have the flooring, although this could be carpeted if you wanted that. Again, chandelier, most likely gonna have a fan there, but you do have that as an option. Perry does a great job on their bathrooms as well. So you're gonna see these are gonna be the double vanity right through here. You do have the standalone tub. I really like how they've gone away from the whole tile surround. This is nice, just really comes in here. Again, to me, this is a tub that's usable. I'm not one for baths, but I could actually fit in there, which is incredible. And then again, you've got the design here within the shower. You really just see the different uniqueness they did here. I wish, for what these houses are going for, I really wish they would have taken this all the way up to the ceiling. I think that really would have just been the showstopper, but this is absolutely beautiful. Again, you've got your bench and just like a mud set there. So really impressive throughout. Of course, you're gonna have double closets. Here's our closet on this right here and right here. So I hope you loved this tour of this great single-story 50-foot home here in Revera. Remember, this is the Perry 50-foot home. We're gonna be going over to take a look at the 60-foot home right now. You're gonna love that one as well. I can't wait to show you. Hey, we are back and we're gonna be finishing up our tour of Revera, taking a look at the Perry homes. So now we're gonna go take a look at the Perry 60-foot model coming in here. Again, every single one of these homes is beautiful. I know you're gonna love it. We're gonna go and take a look at this great house. All right, here we go. This is gonna be the Perry 60-foot model home right here. This is gonna be over 4,000 square feet. Come on in, take a look at it. I loved really the soft touches they do throughout here. And they've, as I mentioned earlier in the video, they've really put this into the next level. I love the entryway, and we're gonna see right here why you're gonna have that curved staircase and the rotunda. This is something you're gonna see in a lot of the Perry two-story homes here. We are also right here, you're gonna be welcomed by this dining area. And I really love the fixtures that they've started doing here. You got here you can see the gold all throughout here. Obviously the wallpaper is going to be just something specific to the model home here, but you can see this really has almost a double Butler pantry. We're going to go through that shortly when we go through the kitchen. Take a look at everything here. If we go to the other side of the entry, we're going to see that this is, you're welcome into an office. You're going to be, again, so much natural light throughout here. Absolutely amazing work that they've done here. The colors are beautiful. Obviously the gold on the dark gray is something that can be done on a customized with yourself. If you want to buy the home and close on it, you can do that. But Perry's bringing in a lot of the different style into this house. As I mentioned earlier here, Perry, I feel, has just taken this home up to the next level. Really try to focus in on all the different amenities. You can see again, you still have the gold chandelier here, which is just gonna be stunning. It gives that little bit of a soft elegance throughout the entire house. Now again, as you walk in, you're gonna see the massive windows that come out, and of course the high ceilings throughout, so you really do not appreciate this until you can see it in person. You've got the marble on the floor to ceiling right here around the fireplace surround. So beautiful, beautiful finishes here. You do have the luxury vinyl, gonna be right through here as well. So this is gonna be just really classic Perry. This particular home is 4,016 square feet. Now, they do have some options here which take it up a little bit larger. So we'll be able to go ahead and finish that and talk about some of the other things that they're doing. But this kitchen, again, they've just really gone out of the norm and done a couple of things. So two-tone is not, is something we've seen before, but this really went out there with the black and the light brown. So really, really beautiful finishes on that. Of course, they've got the gold hardware, which you can see right here, and the quartz countertop. You also got the veins here within this. They go match really, really well with everything here. Again, the stylist here just did an amazing, amazing job on everything. And really, when you're in here, this is exactly what people are purchasing. It's gonna be this lifestyle. See the pendant lighting, you got the white on the gold as well. So just beautiful work throughout. And that's what you're gonna see when you come into Revera, is that it's gonna have those finer points here. They do have lake lots as well. So you can see that. Small little coffee bar, or you could do a large coffee bar right here. If you remember earlier, I said you're gonna have two Butler pantries. So you've got this area here, and then this area as well. So again, just love the black finish on the cabinets, and it goes exceptionally well with the quartz countertop and gold finishes. And of course, you've got the backsplash tile surround. Now here's going to be the pantry. So great size on the pantry. Of course, it's being used for filing, but you've got great size on the pantry here. You've got plenty of space. All right, hey, let's go take a look at the upstairs, because one thing about this house, it just continues to give and give. You don't really run out of space in this house. Of course, you're gonna have the game room, you're gonna have a theater room, so those things are always great to see. But once you start seeing how everything comes together, you're gonna see that this home is gonna be perfect for you. All right, so now we're up here. Again, now we're on the curved staircase, so you see how this just comes around. So you do have the entryway here. And that dome that we saw earlier, right through here as well. Opposite side of that, you have the living room, which we saw earlier as well. Again, it's so much more impressive from this angle. If you've seen our other videos, we always love getting this catwalk view looking downstairs. So again, you can see here now the finish of the surround of the fireplace. All right, we're gonna go take a look at the 3 bedrooms upstairs. Now this house is 5.5 bathrooms. Now it does not come standard like that, but as part of, you go ahead and build this, you could have that set up. So here, every single room can get its own bath. So it's nice to have that on the privacy. Again, you see how they've just done the beautiful design all throughout. Now, if you're not familiar, we mentioned earlier that Revera does have lake lots, so you can see that from here as we go out. We're gonna go to the other side of the bedroom here, but we're gonna go out and take a look. We'll see if we can go and zoom in here so you can see some of the lakes that's out there. Now, they are gonna have a rec center right behind some of the model homes, so that's in the process of being built. You might be able to see some of the construction area right there, but we do have the rec and lake center right there. So now we're gonna be on the opposite side of the house, and you're gonna see just how much great natural light comes in here. It's always nice to have that fresh light coming in. Obviously very healthy for you to come in and get this. You see, like I said, every single room is gonna have its own bathroom here. Now you got the tile that was seen in the kitchen here as the tile in the bathroom, and that's gonna be floor to ceiling. Again, most of that's not gonna be a standard. You may get the tile in here, probably not gonna be floor to ceiling. And here's the quartz countertop we saw earlier in the kitchen. Just a really great sized closet as well. So that's gonna be, as you start taking a step up to this level of build quality, you really start seeing the difference in the finishes. You start seeing the way that they bring all the colors together. You see the way that they're able to just take that next step level up. Here's a perfect example. You have a walkway from the center of the house to this next bedroom. Now this is gonna be the half bath, or the bathroom here that's just shared right in this area here. Again, this only has a tile that goes up about 7 feet up, and you've got your sink and obviously a toilet here. This is gonna be that final bedroom right here. So again, beautifully done, natural light. Honestly, there's not as much natural light as maybe we would have liked here. It is a little bit tough to start running out of windows for this, but you do have a great bedroom here, great size. Here's one of the best features about this house is gonna be that relaxation area, your ability to come in and enjoy life up here. Again, this is gonna bring in some great light with the 3 large windows here. You do see the tray ceiling. Love how they actually put the wallpaper on the tray ceiling here as well. Painted that AC vent so it goes really, really well with it. I always love seeing this artwork that they put into some of these homes. You can see this. I don't know what that is, except that this looks kind of cool. So they put this up on the wall, you got the black drapes, but just, you see how much room you have in here. So you can have a pool table in here, still have another recreation table here, and plenty of space. Again, you could always do a TV and room here, but why if you've got this room right over here? Now this would be your TV room. It's not set up as a theater room, or those would be blocked out. You wouldn't have that open. But this gives you options. If you wanted to go ahead and turn this into an additional room, you could do so, and that would be 6. But again, you got the tray ceiling up here as well. You're gonna have that gold fixture, which is again, really beautiful in how they did that. And as I've mentioned throughout this tour, brings in all of the different design elements. So Revera is the newest subdivision that's being built right here in the Richmond Rosenberg area. So many great things are coming out here. I'm really excited to see this. Yeah, myself, I'm someone who's lived here for pretty much my entire life, and we're able to see how much this has developed. Now we see where this, quite honestly, used to be a lot of agricultural land. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head right back downstairs. Some of the best parts about this house is the outdoor living. Careful, I don't want to fall down like I did earlier or trip. So we're gonna go take a look at this outdoor space and to see how amazing this is, because this is where you can spend half your time in the afternoon, because you got the sun in this particular house goes down in the front. All right, so Again, Perry has really stepped up their game on this model here. You're gonna see where you've got the fire pit right here, and the way that they really designed this backyard, really showing you some of the different potential that you could do here in Revera, or any one of the different Perry communities here. You've got plenty of things to do here. You see how much just natural light, the windows are right there, how much space you have. You've got a full setup of furniture there, and you still have room for another table out here. Now, so this is gonna be the back area of the house. So you're gonna see you got the master bedroom right over here. These are the windows we saw from the game room, and of course all around here. So this is gonna give you just a full picture of the backyard. I hope you enjoyed this tour of these two beautiful Perry homes here in the Revera subdivision. Remember, if you ever have questions about this area or anything else happening in all of Fort Bend County, come to us. We are gonna be your specialists here in Fort Bend County, Revera Real Estate Group. We wanna help you out. We wanna get you the information you need. And if you like this information, go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned for part 2, where we take a look at Toll Brothers and some of the amazing things that they are doing.